7.
6. Where is 7?
New Dungeons and Dragons
Oh,
campaign.
yeah,
D&D
7.
campaign. Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, 7. This is 7.
Get to drawing.
Both fucking nat ones on counting.
Wait, wouldn't this technically be 8? Because we're on 8 now. We've done 7.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You got to draw both of us.
Jesus, so what's Pyro have?
Both definitely rolled nat ones.
A mace and.
Is he shield and mace or just mace?
I think he's shield and mace.
You guys fucking rolled nat ones for counting. All right, we about ready?
I think so.
Where's Timmy?
I'm ready. Are y'all ready?
All communicating with the party. All gone?
It's a beautiful drawing, Pi.
Good Jesus.
So our apartment complex, we have concierge trash.
Mm-hmm.
Trash bags Sunday through Thursday. Well, they didn't pick up all last week, and they didn't tell us they weren't picking up all last week. Out all week, and they never picked it up. So, messaged us yesterday. And there are no limits. You may put as many bags out as you want. And Friday and Saturday, during business hours, trash. And they said no. So our whole fridge had been fucked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out our fridge and our freezer, dump everything, and outside it goes. So we've got probably 10, 12 bags of trash outside. And put them out yesterday morning, because to me, business hours is business hours, you know? But
Right.
concierge trash usually comes, what is it, between... Cat thinks business hours is the hours they actually...
They're regular business hours, yeah.
So, anyways, they didn't pick up last night. Morning, we waited till noon, and then I called the complex, and I'm like, bags outside my house. Are you all...
You keep anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking away from my... One sec. All right, so I'm like, lady, you know, we got all these bags out. Are y'all still picking up? And she's like, oh yeah, they're just not any set time. So, you know, they're just kind of coming and going. And, you know, so don't worry. We won't be fining you or anything. So I'm like, okay. So me and Kat kind of have like a bet now going on. And of course, neither of us are betting that they're going to pick up the trash. So we're pretty convinced that we're going to have a fucking shit ton of trash tomorrow. And then they're going to come by and be like, hey, you got too many bags out. And we're going to be like, motherfucker, you didn't pick up trash for a week and a half. Or on the extra days, go fuck yourself.
Bitch, that's my collar.
We may have a vote on stream tonight on whether or not we think the apartment complex will actually loot the trash or not.
Use that betting system.
Yeah.
It can only go for 30 minutes, though, sadly.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess we could always do 30-minute increments. Of course, they don't usually pick up till 6 or 8, so stream will be over by then.
Who is using my color?
It's either Timmy or Lost.
I'm
Probably
not on
Timmy.
that map.
Probably Timmy, because Timmy now has hair.
What are y'all talking about?
Zoom out a tiny bit.
Oh. Am I on fire
Oh,
or do I
God.
have pom-poms?
Sorry, wrong layer.
Now it's all fucked up.
Fixed it.
No, now we have grid lines.
I'm fixing that as well.
It's your Mason shield that Pi drew.
Irish
I
shield?
can also...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have a sword, but I'm supposed to have a halberd. That's besides the point.
I don't know what a halberd looks like, okay? You get a sword.
It's a spear with an axe on one side and either a war pick or a war hammer on the other.
Oh, you get a fucking sword. There you go.
Fine.
Don't like it, draw it yourself.
I can't draw, so that's not happening. Alright, let's do this.
Why can't I move my house?
That's an excellent question that I don't know.
Why'd you break it? I can't move my house. It's almost like it's a token or something.
Now I have an axe.
Nope, I can't move your house either.
That's kind
That's
of what
actually
a
a
halberd
that's
looks
actually
like.
a pretty good halberd. Whoever did that.
That'd
Whose
be
color
me.
is that? That's Pyro. That's actually pretty good.
Looks like it's an axe, but imagine it's 6 feet long. And
Technically, it's 10 feet long, because I have 10-foot reach. But yeah, it's...
You gotta draw a new house. I'm banishing that house.
Wait, no.
we
Goodbye,
can do
house.
this after.
Damn it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, enough of that. Let's go back to Punk Clock. Or
Max is cheating
Yeah,
on me
like-
with another streamer, babe.
I am? How? That's a default emote, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the replacement for PogChamp.
Actually, that's Komodo Hype. That's not PogChamp.
Oh, well, PogChamp's now a snake as well, so...
Fox.
So we gonna go to town here, Lost, or are we just gonna sit here at
Yeah.
the title screen?
no, I
Hear
was.
me now.
Are we catching all Pyro's words though at the moment?
If he faces his mic, we should.
Fair enough.
Alright, so we got our mission last time.
Mm-hmm. From
Dropped
the
the tannery stuff off.
correct.
Now we were what, horses and wagons?
I think you and Timmy were gonna go look into the horses and the wagons while Pi and I went to announce him and do some of our own shopping.
Alright.
So yes, we're splitting the party.
As always.
Alright.
I thought you could get horses and shit last time.
I think
You-
Pyro asked the barkeep about it. We never actually went.
You got prices for horses. And then y'all were like, let's go find out about wagons. It's like, go talk to the woodworkers. And he gave you a rough price for a single poor wagon. You're like, what if we upgraded and stuff? He's like, I don't know.
I was talking about like a fucking war horse and some shit.
I wanted
Yeah,
the war
he-
horse, but we couldn't afford that, so we're gonna have to get normal horses. But I want to up armor the wagon.
What happened to our horses?
We didn't have any. Remember, we tamed the wild ones, and then the rainstorm of doom, and
Yeah, what happened to them?
They ran
ran
off.
away.
Oh, okay.
We had to walk the rest of the way into town.
What's up, Wolf?
I don't remember.
All
It's been a
right.
long week, man.
Oh, it has.
It-
Dude, this week feels like it's been a month.
Yeah, this week was a nightmare.
For those of you guys watching who don't know, Texas went through some shit this week and lost power for about 4 days, lost all of our groceries, damn near froze to death, got 6 inches of snow when we have one snow plow for the entire state. Not a little pussy ass Axe lives. We're a manly state that, you know, one snow plow.
Yeah,
It's-
you're
cutting
still
out.
cutting out.
You can't even talk shit. Discord knows.
All right, one sec. Is that better?
Oh, you gotta keep talking.
Give us
but-
something
Actually,
longer
hang on.
than
Let's
that.
do this. Let's do this. Voice. Oh wow, my audio detection is like really. I don't understand. It's. I guess I can lower it a little bit. Okay. Anyways. So we had no. You just sucked. So we lost all our food. There's no food in the stores. Bad tidings for all.
It
Yeah.
cut out again, by the way.
Yeah, I think what may have happened is the storm may affect my mic.
Uh-huh.
It's always been like this.
How has it always been like this? We were having popping a few minutes ago. I did a bunch of reboots. I've had my
Oh,
mic
that was
working.
new.
Right, but cutting out and popping are electrical issues, and I lost power 6 times on Monday with my computer on.
Why would you leave it on?
He had to work.
Oh.
And not only that, but we weren't sure it was going to keep turning off. So every time we thought we were like, okay, we're probably good. Oh, we're not. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I? Fucking confused. Testing. Still don't hear me. Okay. Oh, motherfuck. Lit up.
Sounds like you're using a completely different mic now.
Yeah. And it, whatever it is has white noise coming through.
All right. What about now? Anything? No.
I think it's a fan in the background.
E2.
Or his PC.
Test. Anything now? Okay. Let's start reducing. All right, I'm gonna keep talking, keep talking,
Popping
keep
again.
talking, keep talking, keep talking, keep talking, keep talking, keep talking, keep talking.
Hello. Popping again.
He's not in Discord. I don't think you can
Yeah, he
hear us.
is.
Oh.
Okay, so are y'all not hearing me now?
We hear you, but it's popping and staticky and garbage.
Test.
No.
Yeah. I
You
hear
me, but it's
I hear
staticky.
you, but it's garbage.
All right, let's cut out the compressor. 1 second. How about now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is just cutting out the compressor, so it'll work, but it won't work well.
I mean, it works better than it was working with it.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I feel you. Anyways, where were we?
Talking about the horror storm at the moment, but if we want to go to the actual game, we can. Sure. So, after meeting with your purple skinned friend and being given a couple of interesting tasks to affect the balance of power and stability in the region, you have decided to do some shopping around town and introduce your noble friend in a way that allows him to not be questioned as potentially a noble spy. So we'll pick up with the nobles party part of the party first, and get that rolling so that we know how long the other team who's shopping has to do negotiations and figure out what exactly they want.
Well, I guess we're gonna walk to whatever gate or entrance we came through on the way here.
Sure, yeah. You guys came in through a smaller, like, entrance to town. Punclock isn't really gated. It's just more of a collection of various homes all built around this like general sloping hill area. So there is a guard presence moving throughout the city, but there's not a specific front gate that everyone has to enter or exit. As you can see, there are several ways in and off the map.
Alright, then I guess we should go to the Lord House.
Or the guardhouse. Or just find a random guard in the middle of the street.
Who's in charge?
Yeah, after asking around for a few minutes, with a couple of different guards, you are informed that this town is really ruled by the guild. It is controlled by the merchants at the uppermost levels. It is not a noble run town, but a guild run. It's very much an oligarchy in a way where the various guilds have most of the power. So your best place to make a notice of yourselves would be at the guild headquarters.
Well, I guess that's where we're going.
Sure. You walk up to the front doors of this rather ornate building. There's been definitely a lot of time and money dumped into making this building look impressive. The cobble and like dirt roads transform into almost a marble staircase leading up to these finely crafted oak doors that have been well maintained. Um, as you enter into the foyer of this establishment, there are several different counters. It's almost like a bank in a sense that there are several different transaction stations almost happening continuously. There's a person with a notice board behind them with various different, looks like lists and bounties almost behind it. Another that just has a sign that says all artisans apply here. And then another two that appear to be filling out paperwork of some kind. Where would you like to go?
Is there like a receptionist in the middle somewhere for just general questions?
There are a couple people milling about the room, but it looks like there are, at least at the moment, there are a couple of empty desks, but these four are the only desks occupied.
Does the application person look like they're busy or?
At the moment, no, they look like they're as you glance over and like look at what they're doing, they're actually like flipping through a book behind the desk.
Time to go piss off the person having break. I'm gonna walk over to them.
Sure, you walk over, and as they come in, they set the book on the side. I'm like, can I help you?
Yes, but we just got into town last night. We had a pretty rough journey, so we wanted to just put this off the day. But we felt obligated to have a formal introduction of a noble who has just come into town.
Sure. I'm not quite the person to do that with, but I can definitely get you in contact with them. What kind of noble are we talking? A lord, the lady's court? Are we talking a foreign noble? He's like pulled out a sheet of paper and is like looking to fill out a form.
Foreign noble.
A foreign noble. Okay. Is this noble male or female?
I'll look to my right at the dwarf.
Oh, male.
Male. Right.
Can I be an attack chopper?
Uh, n- uh,
What is
not
that?
on the form, unfortunately. Let's see. That'll put you with those. Okay. Next question: are you here on business, pleasure, announcement of war dealings,
Business.
or something else? Business. Um, personal business, corporate business, or national business?
Personal.
Personal business. Right. Then you will want to go up to the second floor and see Eric Hendrickson. He'll be the third room on your right once you go up the grand staircase. And he will be able to handle any additional matters that. And she seems to pull open a drawer and drop the form inside it.
I guess we'll look to Tacklin and
Up we go.
up we go.
All right. As you go up, there are 3 hallways, and they're just filled with doors. The one right up the main staircase, which she directed you to, they're just like names, doors with names, just all the way down this hallway. It seems like they have a lot of people that do a lot of specific tasks. It doesn't take you long to find the one for a Eric Hendrickson. You open it, and there is a older dwarven gentleman sitting behind a desk. There are just piles of paperwork on his desk, and he's like, "Can I help you?"
We were told to come up here to formally announce the presence of a noble who just got into town.
Right. Okay. You're announcing a noble. Is it one of you or someone else?
It is
I'll
I.
look to the dwarf and gesture to him.
Splendid. And let's see. You were sent to me, so you are on some form of personal business. Can I have a descriptor of what this type of business is, please? As he's pulled out another form.
Personal business.
I need a slight more descriptor than that, if possible, sir. It's for the records, you see.
Personal business.
Right. Okay.
We're looking for jobs mostly.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Looking for some firm of employee or mercenary work. Potential revenge quest. I don't know. We'll leave that one for the moment. Next up, are you interested in making a homestead here, or are you just stopping by on a longer travel?
Stopping through, I guess.
Stopping through. Do you have an intention on the length of your stay?
Probably no more than a week.
Yeah, no more than a week.
No more than a week. Right. Okay. Now, are you as this isn't a nobly run town, can I get the name of the either the name of the person you are staying with or the tavern you are staying at?
I guess I'll give him the tavern we're staying at.
Right. Okay. Um. Very well. Is there anything you would like to request of the town while you are in town? Any luxuries that you're used to or normally that are provided that you that we can arrange for you for certain prices?
Nope.
Okay. Alrighty. Then we'll have you on. The guards will know you are, will be informed by the next dawn that you are here, so that your status is aware to them, and they will be able to treat you with all the respect and necessity due you. Thank you very much, and have a great day. And he goes back to his work.
Thank you, sir. And we will leave.
Alrighty, you exit the room. The door shuts behind you. The day is yours.
I'll look to Tacklet and say, why do we have to do this for every fucking city we go to?
Because that's your prerogative.
I'll sigh and I guess we're in the merchant area, so
You are.
do I notice anything like a alchemist or blacksmith?
There you have passed both there's an alchemist in town, due to a certain quest you've been given, and the
That's true.
difficulties they're currently having. There's also been a herbalist and a blacksmithy that you have passed.
Where do you want to go first?
Sure, let's go get some arcane stuff.
All right.
Okay,
So-
we're looking for a magical shop.
The only place you've seen like that so far has been the alchemist. So they're the one who will potentially produce potions or minor artifacts, and they're right across the street. It seems like they're kept pretty close to the town center.
I'll walk in.
You enter in, and there is there are several people moving around as if manning the shop. Behind the counter there is a middle-aged woman, pierced human with slightly pointed ears, bright red, like frazzled hair coming out the top. And she's like, welcome to Elvin's Elvis Emporium. How can I help you?
I'm just perusing any magical items or mostly
Right.
potions of healing.
Potions of healing. We can definitely do. Are you looking for normal potions of healing, greater potions of healing, superior, supreme? What can I do you for?
What do you got in stock? It'd probably only be greater or normal.
Right. I've got a few common healing potions that I keep in stock. I've got, and she'll look behind the counter, pull out a box of vials, and she's like, I've got 4 basic healing potions at the moment, and then 2 greaters that are still within usable.
What are we looking at price wise?
Um, for the greaters at the moment, they're each gonna run you, because I got the ingredients, about 3 pieces. The
You cut out, say
commons,
that again.
the greaters will run you about 300 gold pieces each. The commons will run you, we'll say 45 individually, but if you buy all 4 of them, I'll discount them to 40 apiece.
I'll look to Tacklin and I'll say you got 80 gold.
Those are awfully expensive.
Yes, well, the ingredients are a bit costly. Unfortunately, they aren't easily growable herbs, so they have to be extracted and collected and brought back to the shop. And they do take a few days to make, so there's the saying that time is money and resources cost.
I think that's a pretty reasonable price.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
So
80 gold.
I'll take 80 gold. And I'll buy. Well, we'll pool it together. We'll spend 160 for all four.
Alrighty, all 4 basic potions of healing. Sure, and she'll take the money. Thank you very much for the patronage.
Thank you. Any what about any other magical items you may have here, or if you know anyone who could help us with that?
Right. I mostly deal with various potions and elixirs. Things of potions of strength, potions of beauty, potions of fortitude, various enchantments in potion form. If you want the ability to breathe like a dragon for a short time, I can certainly do that.
I'll make a
If you
spark with my mouth. I could already do that.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Well, if your dwarven friend wanted to be able to match you, we could do that. Or I could give you a potion that hastens your movement for a short time. If you're willing to pay more, once you buy them, I can attempt to mix them together with varying effects depending on the potions. But I mean, that's obviously at your risk, or you could do it yourself. Um, if there's a specific type of potion you're looking for, we can
Any-
definitely discuss price.
Anything that makes a fireball?
Uh, I could. I mean, the easiest one to make is one that makes a fire breath, but I effectively could make it into a single-use fireball if you so wished. Um, it would take me a little while to achieve it, but I could definitely make it. It would run you somewhere in probably the 4 piece range.
Say that again, you cut out?
400 gold pieces.
For a single use fireball, god dang.
Fireball's an 8d6 spell.
Okay. I'll
Reminds
just
me
nod
of
my
a-
head.
Reminds me of a Chris Rock skit from back in the day. How about I give you 15 cents and you let me just smell it?
What?
Any items or just potions and scrolls?
I've got a couple of wands that I've got imbued at the moment. A few different spell scrolls if you've got a wizard with you. I can apply a few potions to various armor types that give them a temporary enchantment, but I am not unfortunately trained in permanent enchantments for arms and armor.
Do
We
you
haven't
know
managed.
anyone who would be?
There is a. There are rumors a mage that's not too far from town. Um, that is said to be able to. There is a tower, at least, and they say that there's a wizard who lives within it. That if you can gain his attention, he will trade with you in the form of magical items. But unfortunately, I don't know more than that, except that the tower exists, and anyone who has attempted to enter it hasn't returned.
I'll have to look into that. What direction, if you even know of one, would it be from here?
It would be northwest. If you follow the lake up the river, about 6-7 miles outside of town, you'll find the tower there.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And if Taklin doesn't need anything, then we're gonna go. We're gonna leave, and I guess go back to our tavern.
Yeah,
Do we want to go to the blacksmith?
I guess we'll take a token stop through.
I guess we could also let
as well.
Pyro and them go right now.
Yeah, and we can just
Yeah.
chime in for prices.
All right, so we'll flip over to our wagon hunters.
The lovebirds.
We're going to the, what do you call it?
The woodworkers. Sure. You get there, and there are 4 different gentlemen working away at various projects. 2 of them are human. One of them is elven, and he seems to be doing fine, detailed work on a statue. And there is a golden dragonborn who seems to be hammering away at something.
Ew.
Good day. How can I help you?
I'm just curious. You guys make wagons?
We can make a wagon.
What's the rough cost of a wagon?
Basic wagon will run you about 35 gold pieces. Is pulled by a single horse. Can carry about 400 pounds easily.
What if we wanted it to carry more than that?
All right, we can make you a bigger one. How much are you looking to carry?
1,000 pounds?
1,000 pounds. That's gonna be a decent wagon. How many horses are you hoping to pull the wagon? 2 or 4?
Probably 2.
2-horse wagon that can carry 1,000 pounds. That'll take some finesse. Requires structure supports, and he's like sketching on a piece of parchment a design for a wagon.
Let me since you're designing this, let me tell you what my idea is.
Sure.
Yeah,
Give me a breakdown.
Do y'all have any relationship with the blacksmith?
We have a friendly working relationship with them.
Okay. We're wanting to up armor a wagon, and we want to make it a battle wagon, but we want it to look like a normal wagon. And what I mean by a battle wagon is I want the back to be covered in steel so that we can use it as a battle platform. For instance, let's say we were to park it sideways in the road, our ranger could fight from the battle wagon and not take any damage.
Are you looking for the walls to be reinforced with metal so that there is like a wooden facade and then the metal? Do you want that wooden facade both on the outside and the inside, or just on the outside?
Just on the outside. We don't need to make it pretty.
Just on the outside. Do note that the more metal you put on it, the less weight it will be able to carry due to the weight of the metal itself.
We just want the left and the right walls fortified so that they can be used.
Just the left and right walls, okay. And you want a single ranger to be able to fit in there of average size?
I point at ears.
Right, I'm meaning, do you want to be able to fit like 2 in there, 4 in there, like in a row? Or do you want it to just be more of like a stout
we would
buggy
like to be able to use it for shelter at night, maybe. So
you want a covered wagon?
Yes. So basically,
okay.
I want a covered wagon that the sides are reinforced.
Do you want it covered in a tarp or in wooden slats?
Better against the elements.
The tarp is definitely easier to maintain and take up and down. The wood would definitely provide more protection, but it would also indicate that it is of a more ornate quality. It would also be more expensive.
What's the cost difference?
Putting it covered will probably run you additional 10 gold pieces. Having it wooden will probably run you additional 75.
Jesus.
Especially if you're wanting this in a way that it can hold up to combat.
Okay. Chris, you willing to go in with this? Go in with this with me?
Yeah, I think the wood's a better option.
All right, let's do the wood. And do you
wooden
know how
roofing?
much the blacksmith might charge for armor plating?
He'll gesture to one of the other guys, and he'll leave the store and be like, he'll be right back and have that number for you. Now the space of the bed of the wagon. There are how many in your party that you want to be able to fit in this during travel? 4. Do you want extra room for supplies for longer distances, or just whatever you can carry on you?
A little extra room, not a lot of extra room, because people can walk if need be, but just in case, yes.
Okay, so we'll say a 15-foot long wagon.
Sure. We got a yacht. A land yacht.
Feet. You want a wooden-based wagon that will run, let's say, 50 for that. The extension, that's an additional 25. Plus the wooden roofing would be one. And you want the metal. We're waiting on that. How do you want the wheels done? Do you want them reinforced for rougher terrain travel, or is this planning mostly to be on roads and it's defense against road travels?
Let's do reinforced.
Reinforced, right? That'll be an additional 20. The other guy will come back in and will whisper some stuff in the guy's ear. It's like, oh, thank you. Okay, for each 5-foot section, it's yeah, 15 feet, 15 on each side. That's 6 of them, so that's roughly. And you wanted this to be able to be pulled. You only want 2 horses worth of pulling.
Preferably, if we have to have more, we can, but
I mean, with 4, it's going to be able to pull a lot more weight with this stuff in the back. But if you do 2, like once you're, like, if y'all are in it, you're going to probably be able to carry maybe 50 extra pounds of supplies if you're all carrying average loads. If you add the extra 2 horses, you could carry probably an additional 400 to 500 pounds worth of stuff in that.
perfect. We want the ability to have 4 horses. Start with 2.
Okay, so you're gonna want that collapsible so that it is typically only built for 2 and then can be expanded to 4 if necessary. That's not really a big deal, but it's doable. Take some time. Space for 2 horses, plus the expandable. All right. Given all of that, I'm going to give you a rough price. Let's see. All that added together, that's a 5. 4. All told, this will run you about a week's worth of work and will cost you about 245 gold pieces.
I've got 130 gold. How much you got?
I mean, if you've only got that now, that's understandable.
Hang
We
on, she's
can do
looking.
because we're gonna ask for half up front and then half upon completion. So you would have time to acquire additional funds.
Talking boo.
286 gold.
Okay. Now, what if we wanted to? You said 245 for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now that's what just the left and the right side is armored, correct?
Correct.
Now, are they gonna have slits that she can fire from, or is she gonna be firing over it?
That would have to be fired over it. We can build a way, which would be because it basically would be is there'd be a roof, and then there'd be supports, and then there'd be the walls of the wagon that should be able to fire between the roof and the walls. They're not going to be attached unless you want them attached with slits. That'll be additional though.
Okay, and if we wanted to add armor to the back as well,
Um,
what would the additional charge be?
Each segment is going to run you, and it would take about 2 segments to cover the back of the wagon. Would run you about 10 gold piece a segment. So for every roughly 5-foot section of the wagon to
And
cover
let's up
side,
armor
it's
the
10
back
feet.
as well.
Okay,
Up armor the
additional
back as well.
20. All right.
That'll put us at 265, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Now,
do.
one of the dangers is potentially fire. We can treat the wood so it's fire resistant if you want, but that will be significantly more expensive, especially if you have the roof included.
Define significantly more.
You'd be looking at additional 75 gold pieces.
For fire resistance treatment.
Yes, sir. For the whole thing.
All right, let's hold off on the fire resistant treatment for now.
Sure.
I can give you 120 gold now. Let me talk to my buddies and see. Good.
I will need half, so I'll need 132 right now, and then the other half on pawn receipt, which would be 133 upon receipt.
All right, Cat, I need 50 gold.
Okay, here's 50 gold.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Sure. All right, you have paid for a pretty high quality wagon to be built over the next week for you.
Take a week, you said?
It'll take a week. And if you do want the fireproofing, we'll need to know within the next 48 hours. After that, once we start the actual construction, it'll be too difficult to fully treat it. We'll be able to do sections at that point, but not fully.
Okay, we'll probably let you know here in the next few minutes. I gotta go find our folks, and then we'll. All right, so we exit the building and plan to go to the blacksmith. I think our party's right in this area. Do we spot them?
We'll say that because their form filling didn't take too long. Y'all are exiting buildings pretty much right next to each other, or down the street a little bit at about the same time.
Wave at them.
I look semi-annoyed and then walk over to them.
All right, so I think we all agree that we're fixing to get into some shit. Travel. Would you all agree?
Yes.
All right, how much gold do you two have?
Not much left. I only have like 40 left.
I have 60.
But, and I will say, if you give each of us 40 gold, we can give you these, and I'll hold up one of the health potions.
I point at myself. Cleric.
Okay, more for me. I'll put them both in my bag.
So I need 75 gold from you two total, regardless of how you want to split it up.
Ooh, see, here's the problem. We don't have that.
You. I just asked you. You just said you did.
No, you want 75 each.
No, 175 total.
We'll have to make more money.
That's the hopes, but let me explain why we want this. We're building a 4-horse armored wagon.
Why do we need an armored wagon?
Have to stop a shipment coming in. We park the wagon in the middle of the road. The armor, it's armored, it's fire resistant.
Okay, Aaron, let me stop you there real quick. How long is it going to take this wagon to get made? Because I'm assuming they don't have it made yet.
A week.
Okay, and do you remember what your lovely woman friend that was all purple and whatnot said about the shipment?
No, I
Is
don't
it coming
actually.
tomorrow?
It's coming in 1 or 2 days.
Okay, well that's fine. Even if it's not ready by then, we are going to need travel, and we're going to need something like this in the future.
Okay,
Now,
so why not get a light wagon that can be pulled easily by 2 horses?
because this one, hide in, we can sleep in, so we don't get drowned like we did before. Treated, so it's fire resistant. It's armored, which means we can fight from it if we need to. Can't be taken from us, and we can travel fast between areas. Plus, it can hold, with us all in it, 400 pounds. Without us all in it, it can hold 1,000.
Oh, it definitely can't hold all 4 of us then.
What?
Out of character, I weigh 400 pounds and I'm carrying 100 pounds of gear.
Lax, I accounted for y'all's weight. They didn't know your exact weight,
Oh,
but they
okay.
assumed heavily weighted adventurers.
Okay, never mind then. I take that back. I never said that.
So this thing will be our fucking doom wagon.
I still think it was a bit overzealous. I think we would have been fine with just the normal light wagon that we could all sleep in.
Yes, and then we get into the first fight. It burns. It gets broken. It gets shattered. It,
You
fucking-
don't fight in it. You
Yeah,
fight next
we're not
to
going
it.
to fight in it. We're going to go to the fight and get
What
it away from
happens
the...
when you fight next to something? It gets beat up. Do I need to point out the trip we just made across the country that we almost drowned to death on it?
Okay, that you can't account for that.
We're going to be traveling a lot. A whole lot.
Didn't we just order like a tent from the tanner though?
There's that too.
Well,
we did get 4 tents.
We don't have to sleep in the place because you got to realize I have gas. You're probably not going to want to sleep with me. Probably going to be stinky in there.
We got 4 tents for that
You
very
got 2
reason.
tents.
Or we got 2 tents for that very reason.
Yeah, one for you, one for the dwarf. Unless you guys have developed a romantic interest in each other. Wink, wink.
I'll grab the hilt of my sword.
Jeff? Anyways, I think this is a good investment in our team. I mean, you guys aren't even having to pay for the majority of this. Me and Ears are covering the majority.
I'll tell you
Just
what.
let me know.
I'll tell you what. And he'll reach back into his bag and pull out one of the health potions. Consider this the payment.
You're gonna want to use this.
Yeah, I have one.
No, I mean the cart.
Oh yes, I am. That's why I'm paying you with a health potion.
This
Because
is
I don't have the money
payment.
right now.
You have 35 gold. You just told me you have 30 gold.
I told you what I have. I never told you I was going to give you it. The point is, I think this was a bit too much of an investment, so I'll give you this potion.
I understand, but you're one of 4 of us.
I know, and that's why I'm giving you a potion that you will probably need at some point.
That's perfectly fine. But what about you, dwarf? What do you think? Willing to throw 35 gold into it?
That potion's worth quite a bit.
I'm sure it is, but it doesn't buy a fucking wagon for us. You willing to throw in 35 gold?
If it'll get you to shut you up, sure.
Okay, you got outvoted, Paladin. It's 3-1.
I'm the paladin. What do you mean I got outvoted?
Because of that comment, I am no longer interested in this deal.
It's a democracy. You don't have a choice. We make votes, and we all agree. You didn't like this one earlier in the week. I didn't like the vote y'all did last time. It's how it works. We're a group. We vote. You got outvoted. We're buying the damn wagon.
He'll very begrudgingly take his sack of 40 gold and just throw it, or not throw it at Aaron, but throw it on the ground softly.
All right, so I throw you 5 gold pieces back. So I take your 35 gold, take his 35 gold. That's 70. Plus my 45. I go back into the place and I give the 70 gold to the carpenter for the treatment. Go ahead and pay for the treatment up front.
Right.
70 bucks now.
That'll work. Sure.
Giving you 132. Now I've given you 70, so that's 202.
202. Yep.
How much do I owe you?
You'll still owe the rest of the cart, which will be 133. So it'll come out to a total price for the entire cart at 335 gold pieces.
You have left on you, babe?
Enough. 236.
Okay, good. All right. Then we're fine. Okay. We have a Doom Yacht! Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. All right, I come springing out of the fucking wood place like baller and all excited and happy. Walk over to the dragon and I bump shoulders with him. It's like, I know you don't want to buy it. I know you don't like it, but trust me. You're gonna
If it
enjoy
keeps us
riding that
alive,
thing.
it's a worthy investment.
It's gonna keep us alive. It's gonna get us places faster. It's gonna get us places faster dry, and it's gonna look scary as fuck. And eventually, once we've got enough money, we'll put 4 war horses on this son of a bitch, and we are gonna be a doom wagon.
You're insane.
Yes.
You're
All right, what do
growing
y'all
on
want to
me,
do
Aaron.
now?
We need to find somewhere to talk in private, the 4 of us.
Trouble.
No. We have some decisions to make, though.
All right, let's head back to the room then.
All right. After
Hey, GM, potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2, correct?
correct. As y'all
Thank you.
send back to the inn, I think I can drop them into your inventory, but I'm not sure.
I'm putting them in now.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
and
get
I
2 health potions. No idea which ones they are. They're just there.
2
Put
health
what I-
potions, 2d4 plus 2 in parentheses.
did give the health potion back to you in case you didn't.
Oh, I never gave it to you.
Yeah, there's
I held
a
it out. You
reference for y'all.
Oh, so he just got normal ones then. Okay.
10d4 plus 20? Holy shit.
Yeah, but those
That's a $25,000 potion, I think.
yeah, it's not cheap.
Good God.
You don't buy those.
I mean, you're gonna get a spell at some point. I forget what is it just called heal? That it's a guaranteed 70 heal. I think it's your 6th level. You get that.
25,000 is definitely not worth, what is that, a maximum of 60 hit points?
Yeah, it's
Not
don't
unless there's
normally-
a lot more gold than we're aware of.
so you have returned to the tavern up to one of the 2 rooms. Wedged yourselves in because it's not a tight space, but it's definitely not meant for 4 people to be lounging around in.
I plop down on the bed, cross my legs, obviously very happy with myself. What's up, gentlemen?
All right, so I've been thinking about it. Killing this noble is going to set us on a very different path than I think we all want.
Oh shit, we were supposed to notify the other one, weren't we?
He never gave us any way to contact him.
I thought she gave us like a raven or something.
I thought we just threw something in the fireplace and that was that.
You were given some special ink that, when used to write notes, would transport them back to
Okay.
the spy master.
So then we need to decide, do we want to tell the spy master what we've been ordered to do? Or do we want to go off the rails?
I think we have to tell them. Because if we kill this noble, there is a very, very high likelihood that us being able to go into a town like this is going to become very difficult.
Wagon for though, man. I mean,
Just because we have a doom wagon doesn't mean we're going to be able to walk into an army and defeat it.
no. We just run circles around it while they keep ears. No, I mean, guess that's true. Same time though, if we don't do it, then we have this nasty group on us. We have time, right, to decide on whether or not we're killing the noble, but we have to do the trap first.
I think the trap we need to do, because after our expenditures today, we need money. So we need to, as kind as she was to us when we bought potions from her, I think we need to do it.
Okay.
But
Let's
the noble, I don't. I really think we should tip him off and notify our spy master.
I don't think we tip off until we tell the spy master.
No, yes,
If
but
we're going good, we got to tell the spy master and let her decide, because she may decide the noble's worth losing. Because it's our seat at the table. What's one noble who's probably an asshole anyway, against saving an entire country?
Maximus is gonna hold his head in his hand and just mutter, "I hate politics."
Here's what do you think?
I will do whatever you want to do. Oh boy.
What about you, dwarf?
I think we should at least notify that we have things going on in this town.
So do you want to tell? Okay, let's redo this. We have to do a vote here. So, do we tell the spy master about? I said we don't tell the spy master about the robbery because that's inconsequential. We do tell the spy master about the noble and ask for instruction. Okay,
I agree.
That's 3, and she's on board too. So, anybody got any paper?
I'll rifle through my bag real quick. Nope.
Let's see. I have.
Well, I just filled out a bunch of forms. That should work, right?
Well, they had the forms. They were filling them out. They were just asking you questions.
Oh, I didn't have to keep any of them because
No.
I filled out the wrong one.
No, thankfully not.
All right.
Oh, I almost forgot. We notified the Merchants Guild that there's a noble in town, so there's probably going to be a higher guard presence at our tavern.
That's smart.
Probably not, but I'd rather not us get locked into rooms again like we did in Hacklefoss.
Kind of turned out for the best.
It was a
Alright.
very risky day.
Let me run downstairs, see if the barkeep's got any parchment we can snag.
Yeah, I can give you a few sheets. How many do you need? They cost me a silver apiece, so I'll give them to you at fair price.
I really just need one piece.
Sure. Here's give me a silver and I'll give you a piece of paper.
Okay, so gold.
One
Yeah,
gold is
what?
1 gold is 10 silver.
Okay, well I give him 1 gold. He gives me 9 silver back.
9 silver and a piece of paper. Yep, or a piece of parchment.
Okay. Back up to the room. And then I sit down. Y'all want me to write this in my words, or do we want to decide what we're writing, or how do we want to go about this?
We'll decide together, I guess.
Okay. Dear Spy Master, On Clock has been exciting. We met the purple-haired demon lady, and she's asked us to do a few things. One of those things is end a certain noble's life.
Should we put his name?
Well, yeah, she would gotta know what it is.
Lord Edwin.
Lord Edmund. He's on a hunting trip here and needs to have a nasty accident with the boar. That means he has to die horribly. So we're seeking instructions. If we don't hear from you, we will assume your consent to proceed with the boarification of the Lord.
No. If we don't hear back, we won't kill him.
I like killing. Let's go with kill.
See, it's very dangerous for her to reach out to us. So if she wants us to do it, then it's easier for her not to contact us than if she doesn't want us to do it to contact us. Because at that point, we're going to be blown anyway. Make sense?
Fair enough.
Okay. So if you don't want us to do it, contact us. Otherwise, said Lord is going to have a really bad day. P.S. Send money for God Yacht. Love, Aaron.
Oh God.
I draw a little picture of the awesome up-armored land yacht that I'm making and the horses.
I want a performance check for this drawing. Can I request that?
Mm,
No. Okay.
I'm trying to decide what this would actually be.
Probably just performance.
Performance or sleight of hand, take your pick.
Yeah. They're the same role for Brother Aaron. So, Brother Aaron, choose which you want it to be.
Have to be stick figures.
Fucking awesome. Like it's, we come back to the thing and there's like 5,000 gold waiting on us and a thumbs up.
Unfortunately, you are not an artist by
all
nature
right.
or by trade. So there's a doodle. It's in this rather unique ink. So
She'll see it. She'll get a laugh. It's still fun. I throw it into the fire.
It's a beautiful drawing, Aaron. You should be proud of yourself.
I hate you.
you take it downstairs and throw it in the fire.
No.
All right. The note burns away, and you see a flash of blue light as it gets consumed.
All right. How much time do we have left in today?
You've got about half the day at this point.
I want to go scout out the source site.
Yeah. Alternatively, well, before I ask, out of character, that's 6 or 7 miles. So that would probably be half a day, right?
That would be half to a full day, depending on the travel.
Do we want to check and see if the tents are ready and then do it, or
No,
They said 3 days or 4 days.
I thought that was for the pelts.
Yeah.
We weren't
The
making
pelts are
tents
being
out of-
turned into tents.
No, the pelt was making a cloak. I thought.
One pet was being turned into a cloak, the other was being turned into a tent.
Oh, okay.
Cloak.
It was
And probably
4
not enough
days.
time to go out, so
Oh, we can tell the rest of the party about our new tower that we've discovered.
well, yeah, that's what I was leading into.
ooh, do tell.
So while we were at the alchemist, I was inquiring about permanent enchantments for our armor and weapons. She said she doesn't know anyone in town. However, there's rumors of a wizard that lives in a tower up to the northwest for about
A wizard living in a towel would be much more interesting.
yeah, she said if we follow the lake up to the river for about 6 or 7 miles, we'll find the tower.
That closer than the ambush point?
You're not sure. You're just told that was along the road. And there was a gorge that would make a good ambush point. So you're not sure actually how far it is to that point. Only that it's within the definite time travel range to make it to the road ambush in time.
I mean, if it's 6 miles out, that's. I feel like we might want to wait one day and then do them both, because otherwise we're sleeping on the ground.
True. Well, since we still have half a day to kill, we never got to go to a blacksmith. I don't know if you guys did.
We bought some stuff from him. Yeah, armor plating.
He'll,
We're happy to
face
come.
bomb.
We're happy to come with you over there, though.
Sure. I guess blacksmiths will stand up and head for the door.
All right.
All right. Y'all make your way downstairs back to town and to the blacksmith shop. You've stopped in almost every shop in town at this point, except the brewery, which I'm sure Talkin will probably want to hit up at some point.
Now that I know that it exists, why, yes.
Well, the last shop down here is a brewery. Someone makes that ale. You're not sure if that's here in town or somewhere else. But as you come to the shop, there is a massive forge back in the corner, with 3 different slots that are just constantly being worked at. One of them by this like almost construct-like creature that just is hammering away at iron bar upon iron bar, just like almost producing one, moving to the next. It's a weird sight to watch as these 2 dwarves move around it. Can we help you?
X?
Oh, just perusing, seeing what you guys got.
Right. We're working on a major order at the moment, but depending on what you want, we can be able to help you.
Just looking at pricing for plate armor.
Got it. You want plate armor? That's a pricey one there, laddie. Plate armor's gonna run you 1,500 gold pieces.
Quick question. Do you guys give discounts for bulk orders?
Depends on what you're ordering, but possibly.
Said you're working on a big order right now, right?
Aye.
That big order happened to be for a doom wagon?
The woodworking shop did order quite a few metal plates, aye.
That would be for me.
Like a
Sorry,
little
I'm
kid.
a little excited about my invention. That's ours. That's our order. So if you do give a bulk discount, please take that in mind with the dragon guy here.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, these are relatively simple iron that we're pounding out. They're costly because of the iron, but and the fact that the nearest mine has stopped producing. But
Why is that?
we're not really sure, to be honest. The miners were there one day and then gone next.
Oh,
We think it's
check.
because like animals are still there, but the miners were gone. It's really weird. There's a couple of legends about the old place, about the worthiness of those who enter, and well, I guess finally someone entered who was unworthy.
We should go check that out at some point.
is there a reward if maybe this mine were to start working again?
I mean, sure, we can give if you can get the mine working again, we're gonna get a discount on prices, which means we can give a discount on prices.
Okay, we'll take a look. Where's this mine at? Can you show me on a map?
The mine is 12 miles southeast of town. Follow the roads. You can't miss it when you get near it. The mine itself, someone out of just bizarreness decided to carve a giant skull into the side of the mountain where it was. We think it was some of the teens when they were younger decided to kind of pull a prank. But
Oh,
it looks
fuck,
cool,
Anna.
looks kind of intimidating, and we've just kind of left it.
Okay.
You won't miss it.
All right.
Say, how much would a set of Smith tools cost?
Set of you want a set of tools, laddie? You're
Yeah.
looking to open up a shop here in town, or just tinkering
Nah.
on your own?
It was always a small hobby of mine.
Considering the cost of resources at the moment, I can get you a set of tools, freshly made for 20 gold pieces.
I unfortunately don't have that right now.
That's all right, laddie. All of us go through tough times, eh?
Yeah, I'll shoot Aaron a semi-evil, semi-depressed look.
But it's so much easier to get through those tough times in a doom wagon.
Right. Some people usually just buy a house, but if wagons are your thing, wagons are your thing.
All right.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. I'll probably end up coming back if I get the money.
How much would a full plate? Do we ever get a price on the full plate?
A single set of full plate will cost you 1,500 gold pieces.
With a working mine?
If y'all go clear that out and get it working again, we could see a way to bringing it down to 1,200.
All right.
Works for me.
Alrighty then. Well, best of luck to you, laddies and lady. So
Y'all want to go check a mine out before we go to bed?
It's 12 miles away.
2 miles.
12.
Oh, I thought you said 2 miles outside of town.
12
You cut
miles
out.
to the southeast.
Oh.
Southwest.
Jesus Christ, is nothing close to this place?
Well,
Alright,
I guess we're gonna go back to the tavern, kill the rest of the day.
No, we're
get
gonna check
dinner.
out the brewery for the dwarf.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We'll fucking pout if we don't.
Alright. You come down to the brewery, open the doors, and it is run by gnomes. It is.
I walk out. I just walk out. No, I don't care.
Ackman is a racist confirmed.
If they make the best beers in the world, I don't want to know about it.
Alrighty. Well,
I look at the paladin. Should we grab him and force him in and make him drink some shots?
Nah, he'll probably just go to the bar and do that.
Yeah, but this way he wouldn't enjoy it. It'd be fun.
I don't think he enjoyed it last night. He hit his head on a lot of walls on the way up.
Oh,
But
okay.
why?
He walked up. He couldn't walk up the stairs.
All right, back to the tavern.
so back to the tavern it is. No booze acquired. 2 silver per person for a night's meal. Or yes.
Oh, that's right. We paid for special shit. Yeah, last night, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. You've paid for rooms, but food was not built in case you wanted to eat somewhere else.
Ask the bartender. You got any steaks on the menu tonight?
We can have a steak made for you. It'll be a bit more expensive.
How about
Run.
some mashed taters with some fresh butter and cheese?
Right, we can do it for a gold piece each.
This guy's gonna fucking hate me or love
Oh,
me.
you just want a normal meal. A normal meal is 2 silver pieces.
Yeah,
To
I-
have
I-
some of
I
the-
changed.
No,
Alright.
no. It's fine, Lax. I put 4 gold pieces down on the bar. Steaks for everybody on me.
Right, how do you want them?
Medium rare.
Alrighty.
The lady will have it blackened.
Like char grilled or like
She just likes it really, really well done.
got it.
No pink, please.
No pink. I will make sure of it just for you. What about the other 2?
Medium.
Medium.
Show it to the grill.
Got it.
Rare.
I'm tracking, laddie. Alrighty.
I do kiss, yeah.
Alrighty, that'll take a few minutes and I'll have the food out for you. Meals are brought out, provided, and a night of relative merriment is had.
For that good beer again, 2 gold?
2 gold for the 3 drinks and you're done. Yes.
I asked
2 gold.
right after he starts drinking. I ask the bartender if that's gnomish.
I don't quite know actually. Shipped in from out of town. From a bar up to the north.
What do the gnomes produce in town?
They produce a variety of beers and wines. Their favorites are a couple of different whiskeys, different flavors actually. If there's anything in specific, I've got a few different bottles. But if you want what he's having, it's actually shipped in from Bloodhall, way up to the north.
Note of that, even though I'm probably conked out at this point.
Did you buy 3 glasses of it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Is that 2 gold each or 2 for 3?
I believe it was 2 each.
Okay.
So
Time for the con saves, even though you're not going to make it. Because you didn't make it with a 22.
Nope.
nope. You make it through the first one, and on the second one, you are definitely feeling it this time. And then, as you're drinking the third one, about halfway through the glass, your head hits the table.
Well, guess I got to bring him back upstairs again. I'll flex.
Alrighty.
Oh, I guess that's it.
The night draws to a close. Rooms are separated once again. Doors locked. Windows shut.
I don't hit his head on every wall this time.
Certainly.
I actually let him have a night's rest this time.
Fair enough.
If we hadn't already spent all our money on a Doom Wagon, I would have bought it fast and dressed him up.
He's still sleeping on the floor, though. I want to make that clear.
Got it.
That would have been absolutely hilarious.
Morning dawns, and the day is yours. Sometime within the next 24 hours, the alchemist shipment will cross the ambush point.
I'll start heading to a good ambush point.
I head downstairs and ask the barkeep if any.
No mails arrived for you in the last day. No.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
I kind of just sit at the bar waiting for Max and the dwarf to come downstairs.
Alrighty.
We come down shortly after.
As you're waiting and sitting down, a voice floats into your ear and goes, "Good morning." You look around and there's no one there, and then it continues. Lord Edwin is not to be touched. He runs the military as part of the Queen's Court. Losing him would certainly cause a major disarray. And the message ends.
Fucking bullshit. Okay.
Blacksmith comes down the stairs and walks over to Arn.
We need to have a chat. We can probably chat on the road. Head out of town towards the ambush spot.
I follow.
Alrighty.
The
Once
party has
we're-
gathered.
Once we're safely out of town and out of earshot
Yeah.
of everybody.
You're at least an hour out of town. You haven't seen anyone on the road.
I start explaining what
We'll just put y'all here.
So you're insane and delusional. Perfect.
No, I just think that Spy Master has some magic spells. Way she doesn't want us touching the noble. Problem is, if we don't touch the noble, we don't get to sit at the table. Ooh, wait a minute. Said we weren't allowed to touch the noble. What if we kidnap the noble temporarily?
Don't you have to touch him to kidnap him?
I think she meant don't hurt him. So
Can you repeat the message that you said, or the noise said in your ear, or whatever delusions you were hearing?
she said he is not to be killed because he's part of the queen's military, and that if he were to die, it would be quite a disorientation in the area.
So even kidnapping him would probably send them into turmoil.
I think we have to decide here which path we want to go, because
I don't think we kill him.
if we don't kill him, I think our journey with the purple lady is over, and then that group's going to be after us, and we
I think
lose
that's
our
probably
inside
for the
stuff.
best.
Just tell
Who
him
do you want to
fuck
be? Do you want to be the person who goes around killing mercilessly for no reason, or do you want to be the person who has a name and means something?
Now, just because we're killing somebody doesn't necessarily mean it's for no reason. We don't know these people. We don't know what the people in charge here are any better than the people that are trying to take over.
We don't. But from
So-
what I've seen so far, the only way these people get work done is by killing people.
Work. Power don't really tend to give up power unless, that happens to them.
I'm not from around here. I don't know how things work down in what country are we in?
Takea.
Takea. In Udenland, with my tribe, yeah, we have our fights with Udenland, but we also have met at the table before to negotiate, and occasionally it works. Sometimes it falls into chaos, but negotiations are a very powerful tool, and if people can't use them, they probably shouldn't be in power. So
What do you think,
my vote is
Paladin?
we don't kill this guy.
We're at a turning crossroads. We either kill the guy and kind of cement being bad guys, or we don't and have a place to go.
Getting quests upon quests, like that's easy.
We can finish up our tasks here, get the wagon, and go back to Hacklefoss.
True.
Because I'm assuming that the spy master will let our good fat friend, down in Hacklefoss know that what we were tasked with. So if we show up back there, I'm assuming he would be able to give us new tasks because he would understand that we would have lost our loyalties.
Now, keep in mind, always buy another piece of paper. We have a couple more days until that hunt. Always ask for clarification.
What do you mean?
Well, just, more or less write down, if we don't kill this guy, we lose our seat at the table that we've been promised. And I don't see how we'll be able to continue on investigating this group without doing something to this lord. And because of that, we won't tabs on them and track them, etc., etc.
Do we have more ink?
Got enough for this pen. I mean, it's
You've got enough roughly for 10 letters. So you've used one, so you have 9 letters worth of ink left.
When he says letters, I'm assuming he means like actual full-blown letters and not of the alphabet.
Right. Like each, we'll say you've got 9 uses left of this ink.
No more doodling boats on it.
Let's finish this task,
Okay.
and then when we get back to the tavern, we can send another message.
Sounds good. All right, let's head to the amber spot.
Alrighty. So you travel a few more miles down the road, and you come to a
Jeez.
rather significant ravine with a rope bridge. That you've been informed they are planning to follow this path.
Do we know if they'd be coming from the south or the north?
Like the side you're on is towards town. They'll be coming from the other direction. It is a 40 to 50 foot drop down to a river, tackling.
Boy.
could do, you could put Ears and one of the fighters on one side of the river, and that won't work. Say we could trap them on the bridge and then fuck them with archery. Problem is if the bridge gets cut as a last resort, we'd lose half our party.
What's the sight line up where I am to the bridge? Like,
where
would you
you
be able
are
to see? Would you be able to see me coming around this corner pretty easily?
there is a like clump of trees that are blocking sightline past it. But like straight down the road is pretty open.
So they would know that I didn't come from over here if I were to flip out from here onto the road.
If you were to pop out from the trees and just pop out onto the road, it'd be hard to tell like if you had just cut a corner on the road, but it would look like you were coming out of the trees from there.
Okay. So that doesn't work, because I was gonna say we could just coincidentally be rounding this corner as they came around, but that won't work.
I always take the time to shape when it make a ambush point a little closer.
I'm just worried about them seeing it coming. One other question: how tall is where is it? This grass.
That grass could hide someone in it. It's almost it's very much tall grass. If you were crouching it, you could definitely probably be unnoticed if you're in the middle.
So there's that option. I think the other option, a stupid option, but still one, is we just chill right here.
What about right here? What size?
There is a ridge here to this lower platform that they have to come down here. So there is a slope that leads down at this point. And so this is about a 10-15 foot ridge at variability. That is overlooked towards the river. So pressed against it, you would be out of sight of anyone coming until they got very close.
What we could do is you two could have like a fire, like right here, and just chatting. Me and Ears could hide in the bushes here, halfway across the bridge. Stop them on the bridge. Fire them from over here.
I think that would probably be our best option. I would prefer to stop them on the other side of the bridge, but I think that's really the only thing we could do.
At least with this, I'll have to come across in single file or retreat.
Yeah, I think that's
All
what
while being
we're gonna have to do.
flanked by the
I'm gonna, I guess, just come up here. I'm just
Okay.
gonna look around, see what else I see, scanning every direction.
Yeah. I mean, there's various dips in the rock that you could duck into and be lower than the up the level they'll be pulling on. There's no scanning up and down river. There's no crossing nearby. So if you stop this crossing somehow, they are going to have to go well out of their way.
Would I know how potent my breath weapon would be against the rope bridge? Like, would it be reasonable to burn the rope and it break in a reasonable amount of time?
You could theoretically snap the rope. You know, rope doesn't have like a lot of durability to it. So it's doable. It's not a like fine rope. It's a sturdy rope meant to withstand the elements. But a good lightning strike would probably snap it pretty easily.
So that's an option. I think that's kind of the fail-safe, though. If the wagon gets on the bridge, then I do that.
Well, we'd like to loot the wagon if we can.
Yeah, but
Worst case scenario, yeah, we cut bait and drop it.
that's what I'm saying. That's worst case scenario. We just destroy the shipment.
All right, Ears. Come hide in the tree with me.
Okay. Do I have
Alrighty.
to stealth or anything, or
If y'all are just going to be hiding, yeah, go ahead.
Ah, Jesus. Okay.
Because of your armor, you are technically at disadvantage. Brother Aaron.
I mean, they're
You,
not here.
You feel very stealthy, Pyro.
Yeah, as far as you're aware, you're as hidden as you can be. So
You feel very hidden. You should let everyone know about it.
Laximus and Talklin built a fire and camping out by the side of the road,
Yep, I guess.
and y'all settle into wait.
Do we have anything that would work as a table?
So,
Babe, move into the trees. I can't move you.
oh, I'm on the wrong thingy thing. Okay.
Alrighty. So y'all settle into wait. A couple of hours pass before you see coming out in the distance a dust trail being kicked up by a wagon with several individuals around it. As you get closer, you can see individuals wagon. And so we'll put
I attempt to better conceal myself one more time before they approach.
given the length of time, we'll say that you could have yeah. Unfortunately,
You deserve that one.
you attempt to conceal yourself, but the sunlight that's beaming down on the area glances off your unfortunate way, causing it to glint and reflect in the sun, but you don't notice it.
Get back in the bushes.
Can I I don't want to be near him.
hey,
Oh,
don't
my-
go near the bright little shine.
As I said earlier, he feels very concealed and he has to let everyone know it. RP the roll, man.
I'm invisible.
And I will go ahead and, as you see them approaching, this is what you see.
Oh fuck.
And so as they approach, one of them goes, What's that in the bush? You two.
Hail, travelers.
Hail to you as well. What's the glinting thing in the bush behind you?
I don't know.
I step out of the bush and make like I'm zipping up my trousers. What?
Oh,
Can
God,
a
I
guy
didn't
take
need
a
to see that.
fucking leak? I can sit down by the fire.
Right. Well, how's the road from here to Punclock? Clear?
For the most part. There were a few
Alright.
bandits up the road.
Well, considering you made it, I'm assuming they're no longer there? Judging by your armor? Good. That makes our trip easier. And they begin to continue progressing. Just kind of moving as a group. This one stays up here while he watches them progress down into the chasm. I can't rotate the wagon because of where the marker is. Oh well. So it's fine.
It's a drifting wagon. It's windy here.
Let's see if I make it small. Aha, I can.
That's a very small horse you guys got there. I didn't know they bred
I
them that
fixed
small.
it.
It's a mouse, actually. It's
It was squished.
a hauling rat. Okay,
Chunky.
relax. Trigger this trap now.
Yep. DM already knows what my plan was. No, come on.
The guy
technic-
is a little tented. He goes, "Whoa, what the?" And we'll go ahead and pull this up.
Guys,
Oh,
butt
of
sucks.
course. Just back-to-back shit rolls. That's how today's gonna be. Oh, I'm not that bad.
What, a nat 1 and then a nat 1 back to back?
Well then.
Do I
Jesus.
have,
Perfect time.
do I have to roll 2?
Yes, so that we know, because you'll be able to make a surprise attack on them when it comes to your turn, because they don't you're there, or you can wait till later in the combat to do it if you so wish. But we need to know where you are in the turn initiative at this point.
Okay.
Don't fall in, Pyro.
Oh man, this is where I should have got the fucking forced move. This would have been perfect for it. Just send someone to their death off the cliff.
Where is the other? There it is.
I command someone to walk off the cliff. There's water
No,
at the bottom, so-
I have, as a battle master, I could get a die roll that adds a d8 of damage, and if they fail, I think it's a strength save, I could push them up to 15 feet. So I
Got
could
it.
just push them off the cliff.
Alrighty, well,
Oh, I'm dead.
you seek to attack us, well, that won't work. The one watching over the cliff is going to draw a bow and fire. Let's see how it rolls.
Get your good rolls out of the way now, Lost.
You managed to duck the first arrow.
Oh god, she's got multi-attacks.
She does have multi-attack.
What's the second one do to me?
The second one will hit. As she's like, wily one are you? And you'll take 11 piercing damage. And that'll end her turn as she just stands on the cliffside. And we'll come to Tocklin.
Well, gonna do that as a bonus action.
Okay.
Use that on me, please.
What's your AC?
17.
Oh, so it's... either way.
Oh, that's
So
right. You have 17 too. Damn.
Yeah. So I guess I'll bump that up. And I guess I'm gonna block the bridge.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him.
Sure. Go ahead and make an attack. Unfortunately, he manages to bring his shield up in time to block the blow. They are all carrying shields and spears at the moment. You just staying there, Pi?
I am blocking the bridge.
Sounds good. Ears. You doing anything or are you waiting?
I guess I shoot them.
I'm gonna
Alright, who you
point at
want
the
to
two
shoot?
guys by the wagon and the archer and just yell, "We have to kill the archer."
So you want me to kill the archer? Can I hunter's mark him?
What is the range on Hunter's Mark? If it's 60 feet, yes, you can.
90.
Then absolutely.
Okay, I want to do this thingy.
Sure, your bonus action's Hunter's Mark the archer.
So I do
He
this.
gets to attack with advantage, right?
Roll it again just in case you
yeah,
get a crit.
because you are making a stealth attack as you come out from the. Your arrow flies out of the tree line unnoticed.
Oh, you should have rolled again in case you get a crit.
Yeah, roll the attack again, Timmy.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't
Oh,
make a difference,
God.
but okay. So 14 damage. A nice shot. Alrighty. You doing anything else, or that was your bonus action? You moving anywhere? You stand where you?
Can I attack again? Is
Do you
that how
have-
that works?
If you have,
Ambush is what she's asking.
no. So that would have been if they were surprised. Because
But
of the
they're
glinting of the
surprised
armor,
by
they were
me.
right, but they don't have the surprise condition, so they don't skip their turn this round. Right, they're in the combat. So you got advantage on the attack, is what you get.
Makes
But
sense.
they aren't. Yeah. So you were hidden from them, but they aren't surprised that the attack happened. So
Okay.
yeah.
Did the archer, was he full health?
The archer was full health, yes.
Okay. I'm done then.
Already. Blacksmith.
Oh my god. I'm also gonna pop second wind.
You did roll to GM there, but yeah, that
Oh.
misses. Alrighty.
That's a full heal.
Yeah. You feel as fine as you're going to be. That brings us to the guards' turns. The two in the back end be like, crap. You start trying to get the horse to back up, and I'll go try and help the other. So this one's gonna squeeze past the horse, and
Didn't he have to do a
begins-
check to make sure he doesn't get trampled by the panicking horse?
Or fall off the
I mean,
bridge because
right now there's enough space for like him to squeeze by it at the moment without being in the horse's space. But let's see how the horse is doing. Because while the horse is looking startled, it's not panicking just.
So it was well trained.
Yes, it is a well-trained horse. It does not like what's happening, but it is well attached to the wagon, and even if it rears up in place, there's really no good way for it to shift at the moment. So he's going to get in front of it and start attempting to gesture that it should back up. But it's not going well at the moment. The horse is not willing to communicate with him. The other one's like, right, not much space for me to get past. Shoot. And the one by you, Pi, is going to go ahead and make an attack with his spear. And you'll just negligently bat it aside. He did not go well on his attack. And so that'll end their turn.
throw a piece
Yep.
of firewood.
Move
Pyro.
forward. I cast Bane
Sure.
on the bridge.
Alrighty. They all
Keep
need to
in
make
mind,
charisma
you-
saving throws.
You can do a second level if you want. And
Yeah,
you
but
can
all
get all
that
four of them.
does is just add a.
This
you can
one's
get all
not
four
in
of them.
range.
Oh, it isn't. Never mind.
All right. One of them succeeds, the other two fail. The middle one, the one that's trying to work on the horse. He doesn't even notice the ban effect and is struggling enough with the horse at the moment.
Okay. Then I cast as a bonus action.
Remember, you can only
Blacks.
cast one spell per turn.
Oh, even as a bonus action. Okay.
Mhm. The other one would
Okay.
have to be a cantrip. So
Have some fun, boys. Y'all ready? I cast Thaumaturgy. And
is that's an action as well.
that's
So
a can't. Oh shit! Never mind. Fuck.
sorry.
I hate you, DM. I don't like you.
I'm
And my
just following
turn.
the rules. The rules got to be followed, man.
Turn.
Alrighty. The archer, as Lactimus attempts to block the attacks coming towards Brother Aaron, sort of, and just kind of is mocking. Seeing you blocking the path, the arrows are going to come at you, Tocklin.
Okay.
22 will definitely hit. And Jill, as she sees him, she's like, "You're not gonna pass. Let us not pass here." There's almost a glint to this arrow as it's fired at you.
Don't know if she could smite her arrows.
It's not a smite, but it seems like she can sometimes be a better shot than you would want. You take 20 piercing.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Once again, I reiterate, the archer has to die.
And then she'll fire a second shot. This one that doesn't seem as dangerous. As you now wary of her arrows duck out of the way of it.
Just tell me when you want me to cut the bridge.
Nope. She's just scared that she can't shoot me.
All right, Tocklin, you're up.
I'm going to swing my hammer sideways in hopes to push him off the bridge.
Do you want to make a shove attack, or are you making a?
I am just going to swing my hammer sideways and hit him.
Okay. He unfortunately he will duck. He will bring his shield up and just easily parry your.
Bane.
I mean, Bane doesn't affect his armor class. That affects his attacks and saves, but not what you need to hit him. So, alrighty. You staying there? Go ahead and make me a con save, by the way, Pi. With a DC of. Alright, yeah, you're fine. As you maintain concentration on Shield of Faith.
DC's half the damage or 10, whatever's higher.
At this point, it was 10. So, unless you're moving, we'll go to ears.
Staying still.
Cool. Ears.
I guess I get to shoot the archer again.
Make a straight attack roll. Yep, as they're aware of your presence this time. That'll
Cool.
definitely hit.
Kill him.
I don't get the hunter's mark thing
You
anymore,
do-
right?
You do still have Hunter's Mark on them.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is as long as you're maintaining it, you get the additional damage. Yeah, great shot.
You know,
Is he
of all
dead
the
yet?
people to be getting good rolls right now,
No,
Timmy is the most important.
There's a couple of arrows sticking out of the archer, but the archer's still standing strong.
Not even half?
Not even half.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
fucking shit, dude.
This is our first big fight.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Okay, where are you moving to?
5, 10, 15,
Just like back to town.
Okay, yep, I'm here now.
Okay.
Yeah, Kat, your health is showing half to me, even though you should be.
Oh, yeah, it is. Huh. Weird. Okay.
Alrighty, Blacksmith.
Let's try this again. Okay,
You
after realizing my mistake of swinging for this guy's chest twice, I am now swinging for his legs.
you
This
successfully
is the bang
connect,
guy.
avoiding his definitely hit.
17 damage and a DC 14 strength.
Sure. Roll that. Thanks to Bane, he falls prone.
You know what?
Off?
No, he doesn't fall off. His legs are swept and he falls in his face.
I'm gonna follow through on that swing.
Okay.
Come on. No, let's
Well,
second win.
actually, I take this back, adding the damage. As you sweep his legs, the legs come off,
Oh,
and the upper torso of this guy it just lays bleeding on the floor.
well, I already clicked it, so I might as well use it. So I'm also doing Action Surge,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing at his buddy because he's still in range.
Yep. That will just hit.
DC 14 Strength save or Wisdom
Roll the okay.
for 14 damage.
You'll never know if he was frightened or not, as you knock him off the river and he screams as he falls to his death.
You gonna shoot me now? No, on my turn.
Alrighty.
I look over him. Why are you antagonizing the psychotic pincushion?
We've got a single gun. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna like this.
Run away,
Right.
coward.
Charge, and he's going to attempt to charge and hit.
Can I go
Talklin.
tackle the opportunity on this guy?
Unfortunately, no. That'd be if he was leaving, not if.
So scared.
He's two hand. He's basically just holding the spear out in a attempt to charge and hit you. And no, the spear just goes right past your side. He's not holding it properly, and the attack whiffs.
Can I grab
He's
his
like-
spear?
You can certainly try to on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Brother Aaron.
So question, DM. Thaumaturgy says I can cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. He is standing on the edge of a cliff.
It does say harmless.
Right, but it's
Unfortunately.
only 5 feet. Can I make her stumble and not hurt herself, but maybe mess up her shots or something so she has to move?
We will see how fleet of foot she is if you do it.
Okay.
If she is able to maintain her footing. If so, she won't have to move. If she does,
All right,
then she will.
Let's give it a shot. All right, thaumaturgy. What do I have to roll? What do you want me to roll?
She, you've got to. She's just
Wait, is
gonna
that
roll
con?
a.
Is that concentration?
No,
Oh, perfect.
she's gonna roll a deck save versus DC to see if she can handle the stepping. And yeah, no. She is currently still a steady shot.
Okay. I'll take a step forward and cast healing word on Vulcan.
Sure. Talklin is healed from 12 hit points.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
alrighty. We're to the archer, and she's like, "Oh, crap. This is gonna be a long day."
Could just fuck off.
The odds of you letting me do that would be
Are very
unlikely.
We don't care about you. Just fuck off. Leave the horse and leave.
One of you make a persuasion check.
Damn, I'm not proficient.
I got a 3.
Mine's
Well,
one of the
negative
one
one.
of the
It's
one of the
me or
two
Laxness,
calling out.
or
Yeah.
me or Aaron. Yeah, it would have been the same
It's
roll
not
for either of
bad.
us.
She's like, can I take a couple of things out of the cart first?
Nope.
What things?
Just like a sleeping bag and some food.
Keep your you keep your bow on that cliff, and you can take a sleeping bag and food and fuck off.
Deal. And the guy's like, "Oh, come on, man."
Would you like to
Do,
fuck
do
off
you want to
as
join
well?
your friend in the ravine? Do you want to join the friend that you're standing on currently? Look at him. He's in half.
Ow.
I'm pretty
He's
sure
like,
I smell shit in the ravine too.
"Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't like to die, but I also won't, get work after this. If
What
I
are you
get
talking about? You were the only survivor of a nasty bandit attack. You fought valiantly and lived to fight another day.
I so wish
Uh,
my
Or you could keep fighting us and we could just kill you.
Or
That
we
works
can
too.
disembowel you and play jump rope with your entrails. It's your call, really.
I surrender.
anyway.
Wait. He
Good.
surrenders? That's different than fucking off. We could just strip him clean.
Step forward then, onto our side of the bridge.
Yeah, can I have his bow? I want to do fat damage too.
No, that's the archer had the bow.
Isn't the archer still there?
She's leaving.
She's
Yeah.
not gone though.
The archer
about
on
you, bitch?
It's the archer's turn, so she'll drop down from the cliff, and use her action to grab appearing to be a small russack out of the back of the cart.
As she grabs it, I'm gonna
I
say,
run insight to make
Two-
sure that's what she's grabbing.
It seems legit.
as she grabs it, I'm gonna say, can't even shoot me. Too scared to do it.
I mean, I could shoot you,
Please do.
but I wouldn't win against all four of you. But if you're willing to let me just take a free shot at you, I'll gladly
Oh
do so.
no. See, if you shoot
Dragon,
me,
shut
I'm coming
up or
over
I'm
there and
throwing you
ripping
in
your
the
head
lake.
off.
Archer, get out of here.
And she'll head back towards the cliff, like up to go retrieve her bow and leave.
Man,
Dude
it's
on the
no fun when they're
bridge,
smart.
drop your weapon, get the fuck out of here.
Why are we letting her leave? I want her bow.
It looks like a normal longbow, as far as you can tell
Then
from
why
this
does she do
distance.
so much damage?
Probably like level 10.
You could always shoot her.
I dropped the his weapon.
He'll drop his spear and start backing up, and it's like,
And your shield.
fine.
Can I shoot her? Why the fuck not?
She wants her bow.
Her bow's just a normal bow.
I want to shoot her.
And I want to kill her for shooting me.
Yeah.
Then we make me a liar. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. They're
I don't
dead.
fucking care.
All
You
right,
don't have
do
to
whatever y'all are gonna
participate.
do. Fuck it.
Can I shoot? Is it my turn? Can I do it?
As Takon, are you doing anything? You just watching.
Oh my god, Pi. Pi's gonna become an Oathbreaker Paladin.
The guy's like, why? And the archer's gonna look around and be like, what the? As Ears goes to draw her bow.
Sorry, Archer. My friends are kind of bloodthirsty. He thinks your bow's special.
That'll hit.
Is she still marked?
She is still marked.
She's marked until she
Jesus.
dies.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Christ. Fucking, she's dropping bombs over here, dude.
She's like,
Fuck
ah,
this bitch.
ow, screw you. But she still stands tall.
Shoot me!
Fucking hell! Alright, it's your turn, Lax.
Is Timmy done? Is she moving?
No, I guess I could walk towards her, scrub ass, you know, like.
You can walk to the edge of the
The
ravine.
cat's gonna
Okay.
fucking jump the
I'm gonna
goddamn
point to that
ravine.
guy. I'm gonna point into the ravine. Jump, or I help you.
I approve of this.
Don't want to jump? Damn, I don't have precision. Otherwise, I would have used it there. Does that hit?
He goes, I have better odds in the water. But no, that doesn't hit. Because he hasn't had a chance to take his shield off yet.
He already dropped
Oh.
his shield.
A shield takes an action. He's dropped his spear, but it
Oh,
takes
okay.
a full action to take his shield off. So he hasn't gotten a chance to do that yet. It's not something you can just drop.
So I pretty much just embedded my axe into his shield.
Yeah.
Jerk. Oh, I wasn't done yet.
He'll
I wasn't done yet.
okay. What are you doing then?
Bad.
Now I'm done.
Okay. He'll take the shield off and attempt to jump.
Was it 46 per every 10 feet?
It's a d6 for every 10 feet.
Or yeah, 46.
And then he has to know. Then he has to roll to see if he can swim in the raging rapids below.
How much do you love me, babe?
A lot.
My turn now?
Yeah.
We got to see what happens to this guy when he jumped.
He jumps and he hits the water surface and you lose sight of him.
Damn it.
At least for the moment.
Bastard.
Oh.
I want to kill them all. We get fat XP, right?
Yeah, I mean you're gonna get the XP for the encounter whether you kill them or not. You don't have to kill them to get XP.
Do we get more if we kill them?
No.
But we get to loot them if we kill them.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, I
I
wanna
just
kill them.
stopped her.
Who are you casting that on? Alright, then she needs a wisdom save. She is held.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Please let me walk up to her.
It comes to her turn. She is paralyzed for the turn. At the end of her turn,
Oh, that's right. She can't do shit. That's fucking evil.
She gets to make a
She's-
save, though, every turn.
Oh,
she is still stuck.
Oh, yes. Oh, I can't reach her, though. Fuck. I want my free crit.
Tocklin.
There.
What?
I don't think you could actually make that with a
Yeah,
normal
you're gonna have to come along the bridge, so that's 40 feet. Alrighty.
You can dash up to her. Yeah, but he'll at least keep her in his range, so
That
she
is-
has disadvantage. And
Right up.
yeah.
I will pick
Okay.
the first that I go by.
Oh, and since she can't move, doesn't she roll with advantage?
I believe so.
All attacks are
Paralysis.
advantage. The crits are only within 5 feet.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll again, Timmy. You'll still hit though, thankfully, with the 16.
Okay, and there's.
Oh
Jesus.
my god! Fucking gross!
She's just rolling
Yeah.
hot right now.
Yeah. She is definitely bloodied at this point. Alrighty. Laximus.
I'm assuming I can't just jump over onto this, right?
You can jump over onto the bridge, sure.
Okay, do I have to do anything to do that?
From there, you're jumping a minor gap, so just go ahead and roll me in athletics.
Oh god.
So,
Don't roll a 1.
yeah, you're fine.
Okay, so that's 5 feet.
Yeah.
As I jumped over, I said, "You still alive down there?" And then I'll use my action to dash.
Okay. Alrighty.
Watch on the other side for a
Oh,
second.
as I'm dashing, I'm also drawing my bastard sword.
Sure. There is no response from whatever guard. Whether he lived or not, you don't know. Brother Aaron, you're maintaining concentration on hold person.
Or I could stop.
No, I want my free crit.
It takes my turn, right?
No. Yeah, I just was reminding you, so don't cast a spell that has concentration unless you want to drop it.
Okay. Oh, it does require concentration. Okay. Tolkien's still low on health, right?
He's been hit, but he's not super low. That'll do it.
Is that 8 healing or 12 again?
The 12 was because it was a higher level cast. This one's only.
Oh, okay. So I get 8?
Mm-hmm.
That top you off, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Intern.
Alrighty. She will, on her turn, fail to break free of the hold person as you prepare to savage this guard. Talklin.
So I get a free crit and advantage, right?
You do get advantage, and then if you hit it, so
pretty much you're smiting her if you hit.
unfortunately, you hit her
Miss.
armor, and while she's held, you do not manage to damage her.
You miss a stationary paralyzed target. You
No, he hit her. He just didn't swing hard enough.
So he does no damage.
Yeah, he was so confident in his attack that he unfortunately.
Nice shot, dwarf.
Ears.
Get out a lot they lost.
I get advantage still?
Yes. And
Actually,
weird.
Oh no, it is digit. Oh my god, it is a D10. Never mind.
That'll hit.
Oh,
That's your lowest roll yet. It's still fucking awesome.
13 more. You continue to whittle away at this archer's health.
Jesus,
yeah, I'll be
how?
killing this bitch.
This bitch is fucking ridiculous.
She ain't going nowhere, man.
She auto fails strength and dex saves, correct?
Correct.
And does she have disadvantage on others, or is it just
No.
okay? Well, in that case, I'm gonna swing at her legs. I got a crit on the crit.
Jesus.
Superiority dice, trip attack, automatically fail. Okay. No, okay. 18 damage. She automatically fails, so she's prone now.
There's
Which
no
I
way.
actually realized I shouldn't have done. I've already done it, but I shouldn't. Can I say that was a menacing attack?
Uh,
Or is it too late?
I'm gonna say it's too late because
Damn it.
you already rolled for it.
Timmy no longer has advantage because I'm a fucking idiot.
As
Oh,
he
fuck you.
She's
knocks
prone,
her
so she
prone.
has disadvantage to shoot her now. Which cancels out, so she just takes normal attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But she did take 18 damage.
18
I don't know why
damage.
you're sweeping a fucking.
Oh, because now she's got to get up. She can't run as far.
I mean, she's fucking frozen, dude.
Chopped her legs off.
Brother Aaron, she's just barely hanging on. What do you do?
Like these people.
Please do.
You'll regret
I
it.
mean,
This is torture at this point. I just want you to understand that. You are
a
enabling
life
torture.
You are a life cleric who believes in the sanctity of life, and you are effectively allowing them to just kick this person as you hold them in place.
Her fault she doesn't
I
die.
don't. I don't like the way this is going down. And
Don't
they've-
you fucking dare.
You're lucky my lust for ears is better than my
If you really think your character would let this go, then let it go. I'd rather you do the right RP move.
Can I glare at him?
On your turn.
Fucking bastard.
let's see, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. I walk over and start petting the horse and saying that's a good boy, and try and bring him across the
We could have stolen this horse and coat. We wouldn't have had to pay for one.
This is not a doom carriage.
Could have had it upgraded.
It's,
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna afford the Doom carriage,
Or
honestly.
you could sell this one.
Make
just
an
lose
animal
this one.
handling check for me.
God.
I hope it fucking kicks him in the nuts.
Better not, because then that will break my concentration, and then the little fucking girl's gonna run away.
She's already knocked on the
I don't
floor.
think
We're
she's
fucked
running away.
anyways.
The horse is in a panic state and is rearing up, and so you're unable to control it across the bridge.
Wait,
It's
when
not
did it
currently
start
moving.
panicking? It wasn't panicking earlier.
It's
It just watched me slice a guy in half and push another guy off the
yeah,
bridge.
it's not in a like it's been panicked, but it's not out of control. Now it's just refusing to listen to orders like it was for the guy.
Hang on a second. Any of my rations, do I have carrots or apples?
No, rations are like dried meats and nuts and stuff. Basically, they're trail jerky and things.
Turn.
Alrighty. She continues to not be able to break out of the hold person. Talklin.
Do I have advantage on her?
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
she's fucking unable to
If
move
it was a
and
thing,
prone.
you'd have super advantage right now.
I'm going to do this thing. There's the channel of divinity.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
What is the DC?
It doesn't say.
What's your spell save DC? It's the same thing.
11.
While she is afraid for her life, she is not frightened.
Damn. Oh well.
What the fuck not? She's fucking prone and paralyzed and surrounded by two assholes.
Oh
It's
well.
it is a
I don't think you could actually do that. 'cause it
unfortunately
was
you
an
can't
action.
attack because you used your action to do that.
thought it was bonus action. Oh, okay.
No. It is a. There is a resignation to her that she is going to die. But she doesn't find him someone to be afraid of, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fucking awful, dude.
Timmy's the one she should be afraid of because Timmy's about to pop her in the head.
Timmy,
Normal attack.
make a normal attack, and because of the other two that have now knocked her prone, she technically does have partial cover at this point.
I'm gonna laugh if you hit Lax in the back of the head.
So
Can
if
I
you,
just like walk over there and steal all her fucking gear?
I mean, you could walk over there and start like grab her bow out of her hands. Yes,
Does she have
Or-
armor? I want her armor.
she has armor on her.
Cause she doesn't
you'd have
seem to
to-
fucking die.
Take a few moments to take off her.
And somebody who's stripping the girl mid-combat while the other two dudes are failing to kill her as she has been immobilized for 3
I am
fucking
pumping out
turns.
damage right now.
That'll hit.
Sick.
Right. Oh my god. Is she dead yet?
And with that one, she falls.
Okay.
The hold person fades, and the body falls limp to the ground. The archer slain.
Yeah, that's my gear. Get the fuck away from her.
I'm gonna grab the bow and hold it out for Ears, or I'm gonna walk it towards Ears. We're done with combat, correct?
Combat is gone.
I
All
look
right, I'm
over
gonna grab the bow and
bridge.
start walking to Ears.
Marco!
If he had survived at this point, he would have been washed off the river.
All right, let's inventory the cart. What's in it?
Sure, there is a variety of. You've got alchemical reagents, all strange limbs, scales, different herbs. It's just a variety of potion ingredients.
Hey, Ears, you may want to take a look at this.
Yeah, can I make a bunch of like poisons and shit with that? I'm like, yo.
Hopefully, you can make haste of that.
Make an investigation check.
Alchemical coat. Sure.
Oh my god.
Can I make an investigation on this bow? See if there's anything special.
Sure. Make an investigation on the bow.
Oh, I'm
The bow
slowing it in.
appears to be a normal but well maintained. There is nothing special about it. It is made purely of wood. Whatever she used appeared to be personal training rather
Yo,
than.
what you saying about me? You wanna
Uh,
fight, bitch?
I'd like the record to show that I rolled a 0 on that other one.
0.
You can go even further.
Jesus Christ.
I'll hold out the bow to Ears and I'll say, it's just another bow. Here you go. Then I'll give her the bow and then step back.
But at ears, there is a variety of things that can be used to make different poisons. A lot of it can't be. A lot of it is for other things, but there are definitely a few reagents that could be. And go ahead and roll me 3d6. You have gained 13 ingredients that do different things depending on how you prepare them for the poisons. I will put that list together and get it to you later.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take one of their spears and shields and investigate them as well.
They are basic run of the mill. You can buy them at any kind of general store, kind of sword and spear and shield.
I'm gonna
They
throw
are
this.
not-
I'm gonna throw the spear into the water down below and put the shield on my back.
Okay.
I also shoved the 2 bodies off.
Sure.
Save a
Well,
shield
the
for
one
me.
body, because there's only one body up here.
What are the chances of this carriage being recognized in town? Is it carriage or?
It is just a fairly standard wagon at the moment. There's no
No one will
like
recognize it
ornate
if we roll
marking
on
to
it.
it. No, it is a shipment wagon more than anything else.
Okay. All right, let's head back to town, guys. I said we drop the supplies off in our room and see if we can't sell. We want to keep the horse, but see if we can't sell the wagon.
How much of the gear can we carry?
The stuff in the back.
Yeah.
Take it to the fucking place and then unload it there.
I guess, yeah, that's true. I'm gonna drag this lady. I'm assuming we already completely looted her, correct?
There is a set of studded leather armor and
Give me it.
Don't you already have studded leather?
I don't know if I
she
ever
should
got
have
it.
basic leather.
Didn't she
At the
get
moment.
studded leather from the other boss guy that we killed?
I wanted it, but I
Uh,
don't think I ever got it.
Because I think he asked in Discord if you wanted it, and you said yes.
Yeah.
It may just not have been added to her inventory.
The leader had studded leather
Nevertheless-
armor. That's kind of sketch. If Timmy wanted to strip him and wear it, and she said yes, I see.
Yeah, this is definitely a finer version of the armor. That
That's
was
true.
the
The other one
piece
has blood all
together.
over the neck piece.
And so we will de-equip that, and now Timmy has her studded leather equipped.
Sick. What does that do for me?
It added a +1 to your AC.
Heck yeah.
once we've completely looted her, I'm gonna drag her body over to the ravine and
Sure.
dump it.
Any gold in the cart?
Not in the cart.
No one here had any gold on them.
The people may have. The guards.
We said we looted them. I mean, obviously we can't loot the guy that jumped and the guy that I knocked
Yeah.
off, but
2 of the guys are lost. The other guard had 11 silver pieces on him.
I think Aaron got to that before me.
And then the archer had 10 gold pieces on her.
Yo,
So I would have taken 5 and given them to Aaron, or not Aaron, Ears and Tacklin.
Already. So
Any
bodies
leftover
the bodies dropped in the river. The cart is yours to do with as you will.
I jump back up into the seat, pat the seat next to me.
There's no real seat to this wagon. It was just being led by them.
Horse back to town.
Before we
Sure.
go, I'm gonna suggest that we clean our weapons and gear. Get rid of
Talking
any
about-
wound markings.
I'm sparkling. As his ears.
Yeah, I'm good.
I kind of cut someone in half, so Tacklin and I are covered in blood right now.
Yeah, you just sprayed fucking the dude's legs all over me. Of course I'm covered in blood.
Besides that, we also both got shot, so
I'll put you
Oh,
back
yes,
together.
Yeah, we're fine. I'm walking into town.
alright, we'll play it off as we got ambushed.
Alrighty, y'all head back to town. It's about a 3-hour walk back to town. 3 hours each way.
Start with us, so you'll.
No, it's on a different layer. Let's go ahead and do this, and can be controlled by all players. Cart should be draggable at this point.
Nope.
Weird.
That's fine. You can just drag it wherever we go.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna hit the inn, drop the ill-gotten gains off in our room, and then
Alrighty then. You're going to, so let me understand this. You're going to roll into the town with the alchemical reagents that the alchemist needs.
correct. But you said it wasn't something that would
And
recognize.
just an unmarked card. You're going to then proceed to carry all that stuff up past like the innkeeper to your rooms.
We're
Also,
gonna
the fact
cut.
that
It's
these
all in
supplies-
crates. They're not gonna be able to see what it is.
Right. I'm just making sure I'm understanding how this next section is going when we get back to town.
We're definitely making sure everything's covered so nobody can see what it is. We're just storing it in our room for now.
Okay.
I don't think that's the point he's trying to make. I think it's the
Fine.
point that we're going to be moving a ton of boxes into the room and then sell the cart that we just brought in after coming into town without a cart.
Maybe we should find a storage location, like a store.
Remember, we weren't supposed to bring the stockpile back to the town.
We're not supposed to.
Supposed to destroy it, if I'm not mistaken.
No, she said that she could use it. We were supposed
She
to
just
destroy
didn't want it back in town. That was the
No.
point.
She said that she could then sell it to her at an even greater cost afterwards. So to allow her to get back on her feet.
her specific instructions were they want her working for them, so make sure that the shipment never reaches town. If you could make the stuff get back to her, as in the tiefling, that'd be great. She'll take it.
There you go. She
But-
can come pick it up in our room. I mean, unless you guys got a
Okay.
better place to put it.
I don't know.
Pitch it? I mean, money. You can always, take it because we're fixing to have a new wagon. So we're going to sell.
I think we should leave the cart somewhere outside of town.
At that point, just drop it in the river with everything else.
Well, no, we leave it outside of town, somewhat secluded. We can, whenever we find the tiefling, we could tell her where it is. We can bring the horse
Wherever
with
we
us.
leave it, dude, somebody's going to find it, man. Not like no Law and Order, dude. You can't just guarded cart somewhere. Because it's going to have to be near the road because it's not like a fucking Jeep Cherokee that you can just drive off.
All right, well, we bring it into town and look incredibly suspicious. I am going to help move the boxes into our rooms.
I don't think we're suspicious because nobody knows who we are or what we're doing or anything. We're just one person out of 1,000 in this town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unless
you
it's a small town where people recognize that we already came through with no cart, I think it's fine.
And they
The
don't
town
know
is as big as the map is. The number of houses is the number of houses in town.
Yeah, that's a
This-
pretty good sized town.
All right.
I'm here on personal business. These are my goods that I have acquired.
And the people know we're buying a god cart. They don't know we don't have a cart. They just know we're buying a good one.
Okay. The
Alright.
cart is brought back to town. Do you want to as you bring the wagon up, he's like, I thought you were looking to buy horses in a wagon. But so you've acquired one. Good job. Just out of curiosity, where did you get the horses from?
Well, we've had a horse. We were looking at possibly getting a 4-horse carriage, and this
Got
as
it.
you can tell from this piece of shit, we want an upgrade. So
Right.
We,
Well, are you wanting to stable the horses here, or do you have someone else you're gonna leave it in?
we're gonna take this over to where we're getting our new cart made and see if they will, maybe offer us a trade-in. After we get rid of this cart, we'll definitely want to stable this horse.
Got it. Alrighty, well, I'll see you when you get back.
Thanks, man.
Alrighty, well, y'all
Oh,
proceed
no.
to carry the goods in crates upstairs. You're not sure what half of them even are or what they do. But nevertheless, you have them. And
Physical capital.
yeah.
All right, let's head over to the woodsmith and see if they want the cart we found.
You bring it over and they're like, seen a good bit of wear and tear. It's gonna definitely take some repairs before we could sell it in good condition. It's definitely been used.
Yeah, that's why we want the nice new cart.
Understandable. I could give you 15 gold for it.
All right, just knock the 15 gold off what we owe you.
Sure. Yep.
There, and we're still looking at 5 more days on that thing, 6 more days.
Pretty much. I mean, it takes time to make it.
Okay.
So.
All right, we'll see you.
We, we don't have a wagon of that size pre-built around as he gestures around the shop.
That's all right. I bet nobody's got a wagon this awesome. Now, keep in mind, if you're willing to give us a little bit more of a discount, we're willing to put your shop's name and location on there. This thing's gonna see travel. It could be world renowned. Might be a good way to develop some business.
Really?
No offense, but we don't know you at the moment. You're just a one-off customer, and while you're a well-paying customer, we don't hand out deals like that freely.
Miss out, man. The Doom cart's gonna be well known.
Shut up and just pay him.
I already did.
Yeah.
Paid off 15 more gold. I'm just trying to haggle a little more.
The transaction has been had. He is not currently willing to sponsor your Doom cart.
That's okay. Right.
I'm gonna
Doom cart. We will be able to do everything we need to do.
I'm gonna look to the Dragonborn and in Draconic just say, can you get a load of this guy? How much of an idiot and insane he is?
And then I look over at the Dragonborn and in perfect Draconic say, I don't know. Thinking somebody doesn't speak Draconic makes you the kind of an idiot, doesn't it?
Dude, you don't speak Draconic.
I get to pick another language of choice, and that language of choice is Draconic. So eat a dick, fucker.
Well played.
It says nothing.
I said well played.
Let's head back to the...
The DM's going, what the hell?
I'm just like, all right. I guess that works.
We got another note to write.
You certainly do.
All right, so back at the inn in our even more cramped room, now smelling of various alchemical components that we don't know.
And the innkeeper will say, to stable the horse and to have it fed while you're here. For the rest of the week that you've already paid for is 3 silver pieces.
Okay.
I toss him 3 silver pieces.
Cool.
Fucking chump change, dude.
All right, so Spymaster instructed us not to hurt the Lord. However, by taking the Lord out, this gives us a seat at the table. If we do not take the Lord out, we do not have a seat at the table, and our ability to continue on investigating this nefarious group will be over, and we will most likely be a target of a nefarious group. We need instructions beyond simply don't touch the Lord. Then I try and draw a picture of my Doom card again. Performance check. And please advise about thoughts of sponsoring Doom cart. And then God dang it!
Somehow it's worse than it was before.
Fucking bullshit.
This is embarrassing, Aaron.
There is now just a black square on the bottom of the parchment, led by multiple other black squares.
Look at it. Should I just throw this away, rewrite it, and try again?
Nope. Send it.
All right.
Don't want to waste the ink.
Throw it in the fire.
Um,
Time of day is it? I'm assuming it's pretty late.
Based on the travel there and back, yeah, it's coming to evening. So,
Fucking nat ones. This is
there's not as long as of a delay. Brother Aaron, before once again that voice in you goes, we understand the issue about the Lord. We are working on a situation. You'll have more information within the next 48 hours. At this time, we cannot sponsor a doom cart.
I informed the party that sadly the superior group was decided not to sponsor the Doom Cart and try to convince them once again that maybe we should go with the Tiefling, because I know she'll sponsor the Doom Cart. And just think of how awesome we will be running around the countryside. Doom Yacht. I mean,
Now that Laximus knows that Aaron understands Draconic, he's gonna look him right in the eyes and in Draconic say, "You're still a fucking idiot."
simple-minded and not seeing the potential here.
What's next? We're gonna make a circus. We're gonna go around town.
I mean, circus would probably make us some pretty good money. Breathing fire. We've got ears for the
I can't breathe fire.
acrobatics.
I can't breathe fire.
We've already got the bearded woman here sitting next to you. And I can heal you guys when y'all inevitably fucking hurt each other. Great. Besides, you guys went through 3 rounds of combat with a fucking unconscious, unable to move, prone woman.
I beat the piss out of her.
And you guys don't want a Doom Cart? I mean,
I beat the piss out of her.
took you a lot.
Timmy turned her
to...
into a pincushion. She shot her 5 times.
Timmy did well. I'm not talking. I mean, ears
all
did
of us
fine.
did well.
But I mean, I do remember a certain dwarf literally missing.
Oh yeah, that did happen. I mean, I did cut the one guard in half. I threw the other off the bridge. I convinced the third to jump off on his own fruition.
I mean, that was cool, but you could have done all that from the cart. I'm just saying.
Nah. There's something different about being in the middle of battle, not knowing that you're safe.
What is
being
this?
able to
What if
rip
this?
someone in half.
What if we put mini halberds as the wagon wheels on the wagon?
Are you wanting to spike the wheels of the wagon?
Yes.
With halberds, apparently.
Yes, with the hubcaps, you know how they have like little spears on them? We have fucking halberds on there, dude. And then we roll into town. Anybody fucks with us, we just mow them down.
You'll
dude.
kill half the town.
Yes.
Out of character question. Does your world have gunpowder?
Possibly.
Okay, I'm assuming because you said possibly, that means we don't know.
Correct.
Okay, never mind.
Why are you wanting to add depth charges?
I was gonna say
the,
maybe we should just turn it into a fucking tank at this point. Put a cannon on top.
I mean, can you imagine a giant fucking howitzer in the back of this fucking thing?
I mean, you theoretically could get a ballista.
Oh my god, we're gonna put a mounted ballista on top.
Or a treb, dude. A fucking
Nah,
treb.
not a treb.
That's true. A treb would be a lot to handle.
I mean, a ballista is probably gonna be too much, but
Can you imagine if we got everybody on like and they're all like, "We got ya," and then you just drop the back and there's a ballista in there and just.
For everyone to Discord.
And I fucking hold them there so they can't move. If we slowly line the dragon up while they can't move. And fire the ballista. Oh my god. And then we roll a nat 1 and miss.
Yeah.
I guess we're getting dinner and sleeping for the night.
Sure. How much? Okay.
Yeah, I get all my superiority dice back. I get my action surge back. I get my second wind back. I don't have Indomitable yet.
Are y'all having a nice dinner or a cheap dinner?
Cheap.
It's either 8 silver for cheap or 4 gold for night.
I'll do cheap.
Okay.
That's what we can do cheap.
I'll give him my change or gold, get my change back.
How much
Sure,
was
so
it
then-
you said?
2 silver per person. Dinner is had. A night's rest is had.
I'm going to buy my 3 drinks and then go to my room. Apparently, my friends aren't good enough to put me in bed.
Well, Lax has been sleeping in the bed. We have a single bed.
Yeah, and now it's my turn to sleep on the floor.
Fair enough. Yeah, no. You don't even Tocklin, you don't even make it through the second one. Unfortunately.
We're somehow getting worse at this.
I sigh, pick him up, and throw him on the floor again. And then get back into the bed comfortable.
There
and
is
sleep.
a glass of ale if you want it. Laxinus.
Oh, there's another?
He only made it through 2.
I'm gonna take my time really, really slowly with this one.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, make me a con.
Oh, come on.
Fail it.
You nurse it slowly, but by the time you're about halfway through, you're starting to get woozy. Even just like slowly sipping at this thing. Whatever is in this drink is unforgiving in its potency.
Oh, as I get to a woozy point, I'm going to attempt to carry him up to the room and throw him on
Well,
the floor.
he drank them in the.
Oh, okay.
I
then.
sat up
So-
out of the bed and shrugged.
Oh, so he passed out onto the bed? Okay, I took him
Yeah.
off the bed and threw him on the floor, and then nursed it.
Uh,
And now go to bed. Probably going to have a hangover in the morning, but whatever.
Alrighty. The 2 of you pass out. Ears and Brother Aaron, your night of rest is relatively full. And not utterly intoxicated before morning dawns. The day is
And we'll
yours.
pick up next time.
Yep.
You level?
No.
Ow!
I highly doubt it.
Did you like that echo?
How did we not level? We killed
We need
Darth
1200
Vader.
We need 1200 experience. There's no way we got that in one fight.
Darth Vader.
She was strong, but
What
she
level
wasn't
was
that
she?
strong. She was a CR3. Meaning she was considered by herself an adequate fight for 4 level 3 players.
It was
Oh.
our first major boss fight.
Gotcha.
He flubbed horribly.
Not really.
Dude, her minions sucked. Loved how
They
you-
were trash.
I've never felt like so much like that scene in Austin Powers where like, you're a henchman, you don't even have a name. Than like that before. Because
Mhm.
that was ridiculous. All right, stream. That is going to do it for today. We will be back next week. Now that I have power, I am tossing some ideas around with myself on content creation, but
Okay, bye.
start and stop. There's also a nasty transition going on at work. I'll keep you guys updated once things stabilize and kind of balance out, but for right now, things are a little transitional. That being said, folks, I do want to thank all of you guys for the support. Appreciate you guys coming out, and I will see you guys next